The sun is right in my fucking eyes. Kevin, you can kiss. Shut up, man. Worked the past 2 weeks straight. All last week, every day through the weekend, and every day this week. Probably made more in one of those weeks than you make in a fucking month, too. So just get off my case before I gotta cuss you the fuck out. Really not trying to have to be an asshole to anybody. Oh, a real job? What do you call a real job? What do? Sit behind a fucking desk? I own my fucking company. 2 of them. Yeah, we ain't the same. You're fucking fruity and I'm not. Yeah, we're not the same. You're waiting on pumpkin spice lattes come fall time. I'm waiting on deer jerky. You're right, we ain't the same. Rich in what? Fucking rainbows and butt lube? It's a cup of your wife's breast milk. Just for me. Well, you ain't gonna be talking to any of my people in here like that anyway. I'm rich with 5 followers. Ha! Gay! Good morning. How you doing? Look, we got turkeys this morning. It's about that time. Usually there's about 30 of them out here. I wouldn't give you $5 for a truckload of these motherfuckers, so they all real small. And I can't see shit because the sun is right in my fucking eyes. Where'd they go? There's one. Puny ass turkeys. Florida turkeys. Deer season is almost here. Yeah. No, they all over the place here. There ain't nothing but hunt club all the way around the lake. Yeah, usually trees just get bare here. They really don't change. That's one thing I miss about the Carolinas. One of the biggest things I miss is in the fall being on top of hills and whatnot and just seeing all the different colors of the trees. And here in Florida, it's fucking flat. This place sucks, dude. I hate this fucking state. Yeah, my mama's from Rhode Island. Florida sucks, and you got a bunch of these fucking people that come here thinking it's going to be sunny and 75 half the year. It's fucking not, dude. You get sunny and 75 like 2 days through the whole fucking year. Otherwise, it'll cut you to the bone cold during the winter. It's that humid, wet cold. And the summertime's just unbelievably scorching fucking hot with a bunch of people, no sense, running everywhere in masses. No sense whatsoever. This county I live in, I've never seen more people willing to fight and lose everything they got over spilt milk. It's a bunch of fucking trash in this state. And my neck's bright and red. You know, I'm no fucking 5-star citizen or anything, but I'm not fucking scum either. It really is. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable. Bradford County is a shithole. And I don't usually get involved in politics and what they're going to do with taxes and whatnot, but they're trying to impose a $167 fire tax assessment with a 4% increase each year. And I think it's fucking bullshit. Seems how, you know, that they're all looking for a fucking pay raise. They got new businesses, big chain businesses. Zaxby's, TJ Maxx, Five and Below, Papa John's, Wawa gas station, Racetrack gas station. Big ones that just came here, and there's more moving here. There's new residents daily, new houses all the fucking time. And they want to say that the fire department needs this added $167, and it's bullshit, and I'm pissed about it. Not because of the $167, but because they don't fucking need more, and it's just the start of taxing us to death. And they did it against the voters' say so. They had their they already had their minds made up before they even started on it. And you do $167 times 28,000 residents, which granted there's not 28,000 residents. It's 4.6, almost $4.7 million. But if you did 14,000 residents, and I would say there's probably 14,000 homeowners here. If you did 14,000 times $167, that's $2.38 million. And you cannot tell me this fucking podunk piece of shitville county needs $2.38 million for the fucking fire department. Especially when they got impact fees, they're raking in permit fees, they're raking in more taxes from the homes and the businesses being built. Fuck, I bet the Racetrack gas station alone pays the tax for the fire department. That's the first time I've ever put my nose into anything to do with that, and I cussed a lot of people out. And then you got these old people here. There's a lady at the county meeting that stood up and said she did the math. Just in taxes alone, the time she's been in this county, she's paid about 3/4 of what her home and property is worth just in taxes. Fucking right, I'm going to move. That ain't going to be anytime soon. 5 to 8 years. My house will be worth about 3 times what I've got into it by that point. I got my house 226. I've got 6.27 acres. Big half wraparound porch. I can see the lake from where I'm sitting right now. A big 30 by 40 shop on a 6-inch pad. Horse barn. I've got a nice property here. But I got it for $226. I had some realtor lady stop by about 6 months ago. Now, I had a tarp on my roof. This is before I put my metal roof on. I had a tarp on my roof. The porch needs to be rebuilt, which I got all the lumber sitting down there for it. Needed some landscaping and shit. Anyway, she said she listed it for $420 the way it sits. Well, now I've got a $30,000 metal roof on my house. I painted it, about to paint the trim next weekend. And I'm going to rebuild this porch. I've got everything I need to rebuild the master bathroom. I've already remodeled the guest bathroom and the laundry room and the kitchen. Which I'm going to take the countertops I just put in off and put new cabinets too. But 5 to 8 years from now, I'll sell this place for somewhere around 700 range. And 5 years from now, I'll have probably paid down about a third of my mortgage. So I'll sell it around that range. If I got 700 for it, I'll walk away free and clear with 550 grand. Pay everything off. Go pay cash for a bigger piece of property and a bigger home, and I'll have it built exactly how I want it. Still have 100 grand left over or more. Be sitting pretty. I'll start buying investment properties, fix and flip. And I'll fix one and flip it, sell it, buy a rental, and another one. Fix it, flip it, sell it, buy a rental. Fix it, flip it. Even if the housing market tanked, I'll still get double what I got in my property. Even if the housing market tanked, and it's not going to here in Florida. It's not going to. I like to buy a house out on the river somewhere. If I can get, somewhere between 7 and 10 acres on the river, that's what I'll do. I'm not right now. What's up? It's 1,300 square foot. But it's the land that gives this property value. Nobody can build beside me. That's unbuildable property for 14 acres. And then behind me, there's a cemetery. Can't build there. On the other side of the cemetery is hard road, and on the other side of that hard road's hunt club. Actually, soon I might. I'm expanding. So, yeah, soon. I'm expanding my business. I'm stepping back out in the property management world. A truck for property management repairs and whatnot. I know, I love my property. That's the one thing. But if I can get a bigger house, bigger piece of property off in the cut somewhere and put my house at the back of that fucking property and nobody can build behind me, that's what I'll do. In a heartbeat. I'll get the fuck out of here. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing repairs and painting and like turnovers for property management companies. One truck can bring in $2,000 to $3,000 a month or a week. And I can pay somebody $1,000 to $1,200 a week and profit somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a week. Not do anything for it. Meanwhile, I've got my repair and remodel business going on, and then I'm also a project manager for a custom home builder. And I'm part owner of that company too. So. Well, and that's another thing. I can close in the bottom side of this home because it's up on stilts pretty easily and add 1,300 square foot I'll add 2 bedrooms and a big bonus room, which I'll turn into a bar and pool room downstairs. And I added up all the materials and everything else at one time. It cost me about 30 grand. And I'll do the work myself. Me and her will do it ourselves, and I'll double the value of my property right now the way it sits. I mean, it's already worth double what I've got in it. I just got a lot I've got to do here, man. I've been working my ass off, and I'm trying to wait till it cools down just a little more before I get started on this porch, because it's gonna be a monster. I mean, the motherfuckers. See, it's 40. It's the house itself is 44 wide, and we've got 5 foot on each side, so we've got 54. It's 54 by 5, 54 by 5, and then the stairs, a 4 foot wide set of stairs, go down like this off the front of the house. So it's going to be a monster. Every one of these columns on the porch I'm going to have to replace, and I'll have to jack the roof line up about a 1/4 inch just to get the post out from up underneath it. I don't know who built this fucking porch, but they're a fucking asshole. The stairs, I'd have never built those fucking stairs that way. I just can't make sense out of any of it. Whoever built this fucking porch had I prefer to overbuild things, and I don't think anything is overbuilt. I think it's built right when it's overbuilt. And whatever the standard is, I go past that, because it'll last forever. You don't have to do it again. You just spend more motherfucking money. Why spend the money to do it fucking twice? Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. And I happen to have a damn good name for myself in this business, so y'all shit your fucking pants if you find out what I actually got in my metal roof, just because I know some amigos. I got about $8,700, $8,800, and a $25,000 metal roof. I bought the materials myself. It was $5,400 for the materials, and then I had $3,200 in labor, so I had $8,600 in it. No, it was 87, because I still bought a lift and paid for 2 days for the roofers. Yep, 26 gauge black metal roof. My back. Did you find your coffee? Yeah, I put it in there so it stay warm for you.
Thank you.
Good morning. How'd you sleep? So good. You look good.
Shut up.
All smiling and shit this morning.
Yeah, I was looking for K-cup.
You didn't tell me good morning.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't know you were up, asshole. Good
You
morning.
saw me right here.
Give me love.
Morning practice.
How'd you sleep, baby?
Good.
Good. Morning, little man.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep, baby?
Good.
You got scammed again?
No, it was like a while back ago, and I can't find the player. He was on his head.
That's Tamika. New girl. Her name's Tamika. Nope, Tamika. T-Y, Mika. Thank you, thank you. I'm a family man. I've always been a family man. I'm one hell of a fucking rambling man too, don't get me wrong. But I was meant to be a family man. I don't know what to do with myself when I ain't got a family to take care of. I feel like a kid just jumped off fucking porch. I end up on the fucking Harley getting fucked up all the time and random bitches in and out my house. Before I met her, oh man, I was buck wild. I mean, I had been single 2 years and my business was doing great. I had 50 grand in the bank, free and clear. Brand new $40,000 Harley, brand new truck, brand new shop with all the goodies in it. I had fucking 11 motorcycles in my garage right before I bought this house. 11. Between dirt bikes. I had 2 4-wheelers in there in that mix. I had like 5 dirt bikes and 4 motorcycles. And I had a buddy that stayed here with me for a little over a year. Dude, we were fucking up bad. It's not like I lied to any of them or anything. They knew what was up. I wasn't trying to tie up with none of them. But my buddy JD, shit, one time we had this girl pulling in the driveway, and as she was pulling in the driveway, she was staring at the tail lights of the girl that just pulled out the fucking driveway. And then one time, one of them hadn't got the fuck out of here yet, and another one had pulled up, and I told her it was the cleaning lady. It don't do me any justice. I probably got 7 other kids somewhere I don't know about. Them babies don't look like me anyway. Oh no, we fucking get down. I know how to have a good time. I had around that time, I had my neighbor call me. Listen, my buddy Ryan, okay? I had a couple girls, because he can't pull nothing. He ain't ever been able to pull nothing, and what he does pull looks like fucking ogre straight out the goddamn magic swamp. Okay? And I had a couple girls lined up to come hang out with us. It was like a Friday night. And then he told me, like, right before they were about to leave, come here and all, he told me, and they were good looking women, man. And he told me, he was like, oh, dude, I've been talking to this girl for a while. She says she's free tonight. She got a friend. They're going to come over. I was like, nah, bro. I don't trust your decisions. And he was like, nah, come on, bro. I was like, all right, whatever. Tell him, come on. Man, these girls pulled up here in a fucking white Nissan Altima. And when the fucking passenger got out, the car raised like 3 fucking inches. Then when the driver got out, it raised another 4. And I looked at Ryan. I was like, dude, I don't even want to be seen with these bitches here at my fucking house, bro. And I was like, dude, you got to tell him to leave. And of course, he wasn't going to fucking do that. So I just decided I was going to go ahead and just get fucked up. So whatever happened, I wouldn't remember. And if I don't remember, it don't count. And that night, I ended up with nothing on but flip-flops and a backwards hat, riding my dirt bike up and down the fucking dirt road, doing wheelies with my white shining ass all over the seat. My neighbor fucking called me next morning. He was like, you might ought to check your shop. I think your dirt bike might have went missing last night. And I was like, no, it was me. He was like, oh, well, I was wondering why they'd wear white clothes if somebody was taking your dirt bike. I was like, no, that was my white ass. Yeah, I ended up for whatever reason fucked up with nothing on in front of the fucking extra plus size fucking ogres that were here. And it's great because, like, my neighbor, Miss Evelyn, across the street, she's so fucking sweet, man. I could, like, pass out with nothing on in the middle of my front yard, and her and Wayne wake up for church Sunday morning and be like, "Oh, he's just drunk again. Let him sleep." You know? True shit. Man, Ryan knows how to pick them. I'll tell you, I ain't even friends with him anymore. He's a fucking snake in the grass. But at one time, I thought that was one of my best friends. True colors showed, though. Fucking deaf girl. I can't remember her name. I just call her Deaf Girl because I never could remember her name, and it's not like she could fucking hear me. So, you know, I had this girl fly here from fucking Indiana to come hang out with me one time, and Ryan decided he was gonna come down. We're gonna go ride dirt roads and go get the truck stuck in the lake on purpose and shit, and went to this Tree Palooza thing. I started drinking Jameson that night. That was the first time I ever drank Jameson. That shit's a fucking devil's drink, let me tell you. And anyway, we went out to Tree Palooza. I was fucked up. We fucking rode back on the Harleys. Decided we were going to go get the truck stuck in the lake on purpose. I had my Dodge at the time, so we loaded the four-wheeler up in the bed of the Dodge, drove down the dirt road just to get the truck stuck on purpose so we could unload the four-wheeler and I could ride it back here to get my Chevy and some tow chains and come snatch the Dodge out. Well, that's what we did, and I told Ryan, I was like, dude, don't fucking bring Deaf Girl. I was like, she's always fucking causing problems. She's always pissed about something. She always gets you in a bad mood. Don't fucking bring Deaf Girl. Well, guess what? Ryan fucking brought Deaf Girl. And we're hanging out, and this girl that flew here, like, we're having a good time. She's fun as fuck, you know, right? We finally snatched the Dodge out, fucking lake and everything. And, oh yeah. Leaving to go down the dirt road, I backed my damn truck into my carport and bent the pole on the carport, put a dent in the right side of my bumper. Then leaving out of there to go find Deaf Girl. Because listen, we finally got the Dodge out, and Deaf Girl got fucking pissed off about something. And you know, just like, can't even see a hand in front of your face out there on fucking pitch black dirt road. And she just hops out the fucking truck, walks off on down the dirt road, and I'm like, God damn it, Ryan, I told you not to fucking bring Deaf Girl. And you brought Deaf Girl any fucking way. Deaf Girl's always causing fucking problems. And now she done walked off through the fucking night, and we can't even call her. And he's like, dude, call her Deaf Girl one more time, and we're gonna fight. I was like, why? It ain't like she can fucking hear me. Anyway, we had to walk off through the fucking night. Tried to send Morse fucking code to goddamn Deaf Girl or whatever. Finally found Deaf Girl, got her goddamn ass back in the fucking truck. I was still mad as hell. Fucking bitching at Ryan. All angry like. Throwing fucking aggressive hand gestures and shit. And then we go to leave out of down there by the old boat ramp. And I don't know, I was fucked up on Jameson. I was watching that mirror and backing up this way, and that side was closest to the guardrail. So then I backed into the fucking guardrail and put a matching dent on the other side of the fucking rear bumper. Fucking Ryan and goddamn Deaf Girl, dude. No, the deaf girl didn't listen at all. It did, bro. It did. Deaf girl throwing up gang signs and shit. It was fucking crazy. I thought she was about to call the clique and have us fucking whacked, bro. Signal the clique. Dude, she was a fucking angry little bitch. God damn. She's angry as fuck. He fucking brought Deaf Girl. That's what he did to upset me. I knew Deaf Girl was going to cause some sort of bullshit that night. I fucking called it. Same way I called the goddamn fucking wide load ogres that he brought over here. All of this proves my point for my conclusion. I'm a better family man than I am a fuck boy. Yeah, but I wouldn't be mad at everybody else that I couldn't hear. Goddamn, she's fucking bitch to everybody. I don't even know what the fuck she said to me. But I know she was being a bitch. That was in Florida. Hell yeah, it does. It keeps me out of a lot of trouble. You have no fucking idea, dude. You have no fucking idea. Listen, I was 3 days out of the fucking hospital one time. I fucking wrapped my dirt bike around a tree. I had a cracked lower rib, enlarged liver, and half-inch puncture wound. Right here. And fucking, I hit the goddamn tree so hard, I put a 4-inch crack up the back of my brand spanking new helmet. Okay? Oh, and a severe concussion that lasted like 3 days. And like that third day was my birthday. And I was not staying at home regardless of how fucked up I was for my birthday. So me and my buddy, JD, and this girl I was seeing on and off at the time, we went out to this fucking bar called The Roost in Jacksonville. And I told JD before we got there, I said, dude, don't give me anything clear, because I know myself. Tequila makes me think I can take the whole fucking bar on, and I'll try. Vodka makes me cry like a little bitch, and rum makes my clothes go fucking missing into a goddamn world of abyss somewhere. And it's just not fucking good for me. I know what I can and can't have. Man, we walk in there, and the first thing this motherfucker did was go get 2 double shots of 1800 silver. Each. I mean, well, he fucking bought them, so I had to drink them, and I did. And I got on with my Jim and Coke and my Millers for a little while. About 20 minutes before closing time, big old fight breaks out at the back of the bar. Now, I was hurting, dude. I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I couldn't laugh, I couldn't anything without holding my side and pressing in, because it felt like my guts were going to pop out if I didn't. And I go hobbling my ass out back behind the bar, because everybody wants to see a fucking good fight when they've been drinking, you know? And I'm standing in the middle of this fucking crowd of people shoving each other and fighting and everything else, just like, yeah, you know? And this dude got shoved into me, and he like caught himself on me like that, and the way he looked at me, he looked at me like it was my fault. Well, in my fucked up mind, that was grounds to deck his fucking ass. And I did. I buttoned him good. I mean, I caught him right in the chin. I can't believe he didn't hit his ass. He almost did. He stumbled back and almost fell. Yeah, anyway, I couldn't lift my arms above shoulder height because I'm fucking injured. And the moment we went to go lock shoulders and I raised my arms like this, dude, my knees buckled. He wrapped me up in the guillotine and flipped me over, choked me all the way out. It was so bad that my lips were like blue. And like everybody had quit fighting. You could hear a pin drop across that whole fucking parking lot. Because they thought I was fucking dead. And next thing you know, I guess I just hit my fucking feet and started running towards the car, missing a shoe. Don't know where my hat was. My shirt was ripped. Apparently, I got the ever living shit kicked out of me. And I'm like, come on, JD, we gotta go. Cops are coming. Cops are coming. And JD like put one hand on my chest and one on my arm. He's like, dude, calm the fuck down. You worried about the wrong shit. You worried about the wrong shit. And I thought he was trying to tell me cops were already there. And I was not accepting that front answer. It was time to go. And we got our ass in the car. And it wasn't until 5 minutes down the road, JD was like, bro, I wasn't trying to tell you cops was there. I was just worried about you. You just fucking rose from the dead, worried about the goddamn cops running toward the car. Your ass just got choked out. The whole goddamn parking lot quit fighting because your goddamn lips were blue. And then I got all emotional and I was like, I'm sorry I put y'all in that position. Yeah, it was bad, dude. Fucked up. Oh yeah, I lived a roadhouse type lifestyle, no doubt, at that time. It didn't me no justice being a single man. No. And that's what I liked to do. At the time, my downfall was never any substances or anything like that. My downfall was always fighting. Always. I couldn't stand in the high school I went to. There's a bunch of fucked up shit that went on. People picking on kids that can't defend themselves, and I'll be damned if I just stand by idle and watch that shit happen. So I got in a bunch of fights because of that. And then I got in a bunch of fights because I happened to be good at it too. And anyway, that carried over into my adult life a little bit. Not anymore. I don't like to fight. I don't want to fight, but I will if I have to. But I'm just not one of those motherfuckers who you ain't gonna just stand there and scream in my goddamn face and me not bust your goddamn lips wide open either, so. Well, and I love it because people always underestimate me. I'm fucking 5'6.5", weigh 155 pounds, soaking ass wet with rocks in my fucking pockets. So, you got this guy that towers over me. He's already underestimated me. That's the worst fucking thing. Two worst things you could ever do walking into a situation like that. Number one, underestimate the opponent. Number two, walk into it thinking you're going to get your ass kicked anyway. And it just kind of turned out for me. I've always been kind of rowdy, especially growing up and all. I fucking race dirt bikes, dude. I hit fucking pine trees at 25 feet in there. I'm not scared of your goddamn fist. I have just as much fun getting my ass beat as I do beating ass. It don't feel anymore. Feel like it used to anymore. It ain't fun going to work all busted up anymore. Mama's doing good. She's healing up pretty good from her hip surgery. Hell yeah, I put my mama through hell, dude. I'm telling you. She was there for a lot of that shit, and it scared the hell out of her. There's a kid named Kyle Knight. And right after high school or whatever, you know, my sister's 3.5 years younger than me. And he's a year older than me because he got held back. I was 18, he was 19. My sister was like 15 at the time. And she was looking really good, you know, lost a lot of weight and whatnot. And me and him were rolling up in my living room. And my sister walked in the door. And this was that kid, I kind of tolerated him. You know, we grew up from the time we were kindergarten. He was always that kid that just always got his ass beat because he never learned his fucking lesson the first 10 times. And, you know, I just kind of tolerated him. Anyway, he brought some over. We were going to roll up or whatnot. And my sister walked in the door. And his head, he went from this to... And I said, Kyle, don't say fuck a word. I'm telling you, don't do it. And he knows how I am about my sister. And he was like, you know, Tyler, oh, no disrespect, bro, but your sister is, before he could get the word fine out his mouth, I'd come up out off that damn couch and grabbed his ass up and threw him out my mama's screen door. The glass screen door come off fucking hinges. I threw his ass through that goddamn screen door. And I started beating his ass all the way to the road. And when I got to the fucking road, I had him by the damn hoodie collar. And I was rearing back and pulling him to me as I hit him. Pulling him to me. And his head was just slapping off fucking concrete like this. Eyes rolling in the back of his head. Mama ripped the goddamn shirt off my back. Stop, Tyler. You gonna kill him. You gonna kill him. I was mad as a motherfucker. Motherfucker was a foot taller than me, though. Fuck him. It ain't my fault he can't fucking fight. It ain't my fault he fucking chose to say something about my sister after I told him not to. His fucking unrealistic mind wrote a check his realistic life couldn't fucking cash. My dad's alive. I've never really had a good relationship with my dad. I mean, he was around my whole life, but not really around. We had to go see him every other weekend until I was 13 and didn't want to. My dad's just a fucking selfish asshole. So, I was kind of man of the house from the time I was 10 years old on. Not shit. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I'm smoking this cigarette and I'm getting off here. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad all that part of my life is behind me though, because there were a couple times it got real fucking scary where I really thought my life was going to take a turn for the worse, and it almost did. So, but I got it turned around. I'm doing good now. Family's doing good. I'm getting off here, y'all. Y'all have a good day.